You know, I don't think it's real funny that people are like making fun of Oscar De La Hoya and his cocaine problems, man. Because, you know, drug addiction in this day and age in America is a serious problem. Let me stop with this bullshit, man. Oscar De La Hoya deserve every fucking thing he get. Nigga like getting dildos shoved up his ass, wearing pumps, fucking fishnets. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna get you guys up on a little bit of some game, all right? If you ever focused or did a study, right? And when you in college, right, you get to take human studies, sexuality and development. Oscar De La Hoya, I'm gonna peep you guys on some game. Oscar De La Hoya back in the day, his relationship with his father was very strained. A lot of people were always saying that how Oscar Sr. was, he had a level of excellence he demanded of Oscar. And when Oscar wouldn't perform, sorry, I'm using the word perform and I'm just thinking about Oscar, dude. Okay. Let me get back to the topic. You know, when he wouldn't, perform to the ability that Oscar Sr. felt, Oscar De La Hoya could do, he would, you know, take it out on Oscar. You know, he would let people know that he was disappointed in Oscar. Peep game. If you've ever studied human relations, and if you've ever studied Freud and how Freudian's depictions of how during a child's development, especially at preteen, adolescent behaviors are formed, you know, Oscar De La Hoya shows all the signs that the guy is a closet homosexual. And, you know, and I'm just keeping it real. His dad always knew about it. And that's probably what was one of the biggest issues between him and his father behind closed doors. And let's just keep it real. A lot of the beefs that happened, do you guys remember after Oscar's mom had passed away, right? That's when the division between Oscar and his dad kind of was really publicized. That's when their arguments went and were being leaked to the public. I'm going to tell you why. I believe that Oscar's mother did what most women do, which is coddle their kids. She was probably protecting him when he was sitting up there. Because let me tell you something. This running around dressing in fishnet and fucking high heels and getting fucked up the ass by chicks, man, with dicks, which don't exist. That's just some freaky shit, some weird shit. You know, doing shit like that, it shows me that Oscar De La Hoya, it was always a little fruity. He always had a little sugar in his gas tank, as the old elders used to say all the time. And this man has been fighting himself his whole life. And that's big. If you read up on the studies, most of the time, you know, children who grow up that way, right, when they have to be suppressed, when they usually will have a figure in the family who is trying to suppress that part of who they are, they usually do grow up to have alcohol problems, drug problems. They just have all types of fucking social issues. And Oscar De La Hoya is a walking case study for this shit. Now, I'm no therapist or psychologist, but I'm just saying, I've read books. I've, you know, taken classes. I know about this shit. I'm telling you right now that Oscar De La Hoya, no way in hell. Now, Oscar's wife, yeah, she was pretty good looking back in the day. I don't know about it now. I haven't seen much on. He fits all the classic signs of somebody who was trying to hide behind, you know, what he really was. And, you know, his shit just got exposed. And this is what happens. This is what happens, man. This is what happens. I bet your ass won't be sending no racist ass fucking emails no more. And don't tell me Oscar De La Hoya ain't had nothing to do with that shit. This motherfucker is the president of fucking Golden Boy Promotions. He was in on that shit. Fruity ass motherfucker. Dude chasing unicorns and shit. Get the fuck